Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this afternoon with Fred and Tuffy, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Tuffy's ability to understand and respond to his obedience commands and some of the things that we're still training with him on. Now, the first thing that we want to take a moment to introduce is the training equipment that we're using. We're using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and Fred keeps the bulk of the leash folded in his right hand. That leaves the left hand free to give any little correction that we want to give, and the only correction is a little tug and let go on his training collar, which is a collar that we call a martingale, one that we use on the toy breeds and the puppies. Now, Tuffy's sitting at Fred's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. The command is Tuffy, heel. Now, heeling is nothing more than walking properly on a leash with your owner or trainer. And he struts his stuff, and every time you stop your feet, Tuffy has been taught to sit automatically without being told to wait for his next command. So when you're walking in the city, and you stop to cross traffic or you stop to talk to a neighbor, Tuffy should sit nicely at your left without being told to wait for his next command. And he's doing a great job of that. So it's going to be a pleasure to walk him, so you're not dragging him down the street or he's not dragging you down the street. And we're very proud of his accomplishments. And you see when he gets a little bit distracted and puts his nose on the ground, Fred will correct him with a little tug on that collar, and he tells him no, heel, talks to him to keep him motivated and looking up at him. Nice automatic sit. Now, the next exercise that we would like to demonstrate is the sit-stay. You're going to use the open flat of your palm right in front of his muzzle and the one-word command to stay. Now, he's very young and very adorable, but your long sit-stay should start out at about 20 to 30 seconds, and you're going to be working up to 3 minutes, about 5 seconds a day. If he gets up, Fred told him no, placed him back into a sit. Now, when Fred returns back to him, he will walk all the way around him, and this offers an additional distraction, ending up all the way back around where we started with Tuffy on the left. And all of your commands start and stop at heel position. And he's a little hot shot. And he's a nice little puppy. He crates beautifully. Started working on his obedience commands. He's had a blast here at school with his friends. Fred will leave him in another stay. And this time we're going to demonstrate what we call the recall, or the come on command. You do use his name and a happy voice, and he should come right in front of you and sit facing your knees. And that eliminates his need to jump all over you, because he gets the praise that he's seeking from coming and sitting, not coming and jumping. And that was very well done as well. And that come command is so important, because if you have a puppy that comes when he's called and he gets away from you, that's a beautiful thing. Fred's going to leave him in another stay. We're going to demonstrate that recall exercise again for you.
Good boy. Come on.
We praise him on the way in, and he comes right in and sits. That was beautifully done. And goes back to heel and back sitting. Very good boy, Tuffy. Now, we're going to be sending you home schedules for him, everything that he's been doing here at school. Now, the last exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is the down, and Tuffy doesn't have it 100% yet. We are using food as a motivator because he is so young. We don't typically use food here at the school, but we are with our babies. So Fred's got a little treat, and he's going to give him the down command, which is your hand straight down toward the ground. And then he lays down, and then we praise him for a good job. And that is his down on command. And he's getting that. It's just not quite 100% yet. He's doing a really good job. So we have demonstrated for you Tuffy's heeling, his automatic sits, his stay, his come, and his down. We would love to see him back in a couple months when he gets a little bit older, to work on some more commands with him and to refine anything that he was too young to get this time. We have so enjoyed having him. He's been a pleasure. He's a good puppy. You did good when you picked that one. And we will see you very soon. Thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.